Assalamu alaikum students. My name is Mariam and this is your science lesson. In this lesson we are going to learn about the animal kingdom. There are a lot of animals around us. We can see most of them in our daily lives, and there are enormous kind and sorts of animals which we cannot see because they are few are tiny, few are big, few are huge. Some lives underwater, some lives in the air. So there is a lot of variety and characteristics among the animals. In this lesson, we will focus on some of the common categories of animals. Scientists have categorized these animals, in two basic categories. First is um, invertebrates and the other is vertebrates. Now, how scientists have classified them and why they have classified them? They have classified these animals according to their behaviors, according to their living styles, according to their needs, according to their surroundings, and there are different aspects which are considered while they sort or they classify an animal. In this lesson, we will just thoroughly go discuss vertebrates and invertebrates. Mainly, we will focus on the invertebrates, but let's start with the vertebrates. What is a vertebrate? I hope you remember that in our second unit, we have learned that the animals or the living beings which are having a backbone, they are called vertebrates. A living being or an animal in this lesson, because we are discussing about animals, so we focus on the animals, that the animals which are having their backbones, their internal skeleton system, they are called vertebrates. And what are the invertebrates? Same opposite for the vertebrates. Animals who do not have their backbones or do not have spinal cord or do not have their internal skeleton system, they are called invertebrates. And let me tell you one interesting fact, that if I ask you that to name an animal, you will surely name a vertebrate animal, but there are more than 97% of animals, among all the animals, 97% of them are invertebrates. Now let's see that how are the invertebrates further classified. Now invertebrates, because they are in a very huge number and they are in a very enormous number, they are further classified in basically three categories. First is worms, second is insects, and third is mollusks. Let's see what are worms. As you can see in the picture, worms are flat and thin and they have really soft body. And their size matters, their size differs according to their type. Some are short, some are long, and they move by wriggling. Wriggling is sort of crawling, but they crawl while moving rounds. While moving in circular motion, they crawl. So that movement is called wriggling. And you can see the earthworms, the sea worms, and there are other different worms which are categorized in this category. Second is insects. Now, as you can see in the picture, that there are a lot of insects around us and we can observe them in our daily life. We can observe butterflies, we can observe bees in the garden, we can see the flies and spiders and all of them. They also have soft bodies, but their bodies are somehow covered with hard and outer covering, so that that's their protective shield, and that is something which they can protect themselves. And these are the invertebrates, these are the kind of invertebrates which are enormous. Like worms or mollusks, they are in a small amount, they are few, but insects are in a very huge number. Their bodies are, we can see them, we can see their body parts, There are main three body parts in every insect. First is head. You can see in the picture that this is the picture. You can see that first is head, second is thorax, and the last is abdomen. Now they are further parts which categorized or which can fall in these categories like head, thorax, and abdomen. And butterflies and honeybees, these are some common examples of insects. Last one is mollusks. These are very long. They also have soft bodies, but they have shells which covers their body and which protects their bodies. And you can see in the picture that snails and octopuses are some of the examples of these mollusks. I hope this lesson is clear to you. In next lesson, we will further discuss about the vertebrates. So till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.